guys, SilverLugia860 here, and finally, at long last, I have a review and unboxing of the new Mewtwo D-Arts figure, and it looks amazing. First off, we have this fantastic box art, which actually has lots of holographic on it, and these nice silhouettes of Mewtwo, and we have the Mew here, so it comes with Mew. And on the side here, we have the typical D-Arts logo, along with this really nice looking holographic Mewtwo, and it says Pokemon Mewtwo. On the back here, we have all of the various poses Mewtwo can be in. On the side, we have another nice holographic image there. On the top, we have a nice Mewtwo here as well. The one thing I've said about it doesn't say Revive Impressive Scene anywhere on this box. That's a little disappointing. I always liked Revive Impressive Scene. But just for a comparison here is the D-Arts Wargreymon box. You can see it is a huge improvement, obviously, and is also a lot thicker than the Wargreymon box because this comes with a lot of extra stuff in it, and it looks so amazing. I'm really excited to open this for you guys, so let's get started. It has, of course, a ton of tape. Just gonna open it from the top there, slide everything out, and it looks like it comes with some graphics inside. So we have something that says Mewtwo, 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 Mewtwo. That's kind of interesting, just a little cardboard thing. And we have instructions for Mewtwo's Blast, Mew, the base, etc. And then we have our Mewtwo here, and we can see Mew in there, his blast, his extra hands, and I will get to all of that very shortly. So, of course, it has more tape on it. Gotta love that tape. We have all our pegs for the stands here. Our base, which is a really nice looking Pokeball, and Mewtwo himself. I will try not to break this figure this time. Okay, so we got Mewtwo out of his box here, and he looks amazing. Really nice paint job on it. He has his movable tail, of course. The joints actually look really good. Unlike Digimon, which are very robotic, you can get away with having hidden joints. Pokemon, not so much. So the joints look really good. I'm really happy that they are rather seamless. So while you can still see the joints, it isn't a big eyesore. So that's really nice. And then, of course, we have Mew here, with even more tape protecting it. So we have our tiny little Mew here, very, very cute. We have Mewtwo's Psychic Blast here, that looks really cool as well. And he has an extra hand with a little tiny peg on it. So let's look a little closer at Mewtwo first. He'll actually stand by himself, but I will put him on the stand just to show you guys what he looks like. So you can see that's a really cool looking pose right there. His little psychic hands. I always liked when he controlled the weather in the first Pokemon movie. And just a fast look at him right here. Really, really nice details. Of course, that's what you've come to expect from D-Arts. This is a gorgeous line. They always do a really good job on all of their figures. He has joints in his arms, his legs, his feet, and his tail. And his tail looks great. They did a really excellent job on his tail. And as I said, the joints are not that much of an eyesore. They look really nice. Just do a fast 360 of Mewtwo here. We'll cut right now just to set up a couple of his poses to show you guys, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so I've been messing with this figure for quite a while now, and I finally think I found a suitable pose, and it is Mewtwo holding up his Psychic Blast with Mew on the side there. And there's a ton of different poses for Mewtwo, obviously. So what I've done is I've created a photo gallery on my blog, link in the description, with all of the different poses I came up with, many of which were inspired by the first movie. So if you are interested in seeing the several different poses Mewtwo has, just click the link in the description. And getting a closer look here, we never did look at Mew here, and Mew's peg actually extends really high, so you can't even see Mew in the frame there. I like Mew being on Mewtwo's level, so I just have it extended down like that. And let's just take it out of the base here, and we can look at Mew up close here. And you can see the nice shiny gloss that they gave Mew. It looks really nice. They gave it a really nice pink color as well. And Mew's tail looks really nice. And they gave it details on its paws, which are really cute. So they did an excellent job on Mew, although it is pretty hard to mess up a solid pink tiny little Pokemon like that. But I digress. Let's just put Mew back on the base there. And going back to Mewtwo here, one of the things I noticed that I actually didn't like was this, and this could just be my figure, Mewtwo's psychic holding hand is very loose. The joint doesn't really get in there too well, and so it's really loose. You can see how, it just came off. It's very difficult to get it to stay in there. But, I have gotten it to stay. It is kind of a minor issue, and this could just be my figure. I don't know if it is or not. If you get this figure, let me know in the comments if yours is the same way, but there seems to always be at least one loose or too tight joint on these figures. That's kind of a given, but I think the pros definitely outweigh the cons. And just looking at Mewtwo's head here, another thing I like about it is his neck piece is actually like a rubber, so it'll bend and stretch along with his head like that, so it's really nice. And of course Mewtwo's tail back here is really nice as well. I often have to use it to balance him because I've seen photos of people standing him up. I cannot get him to really stand up without the support of his tail. I don't know if that's just me or I don't know if that's just my figure or I'm not putting it in the right pose, but I often have to have the tail to help balance him up. Or I have to use the support hook that they included in this set as well. But again, that's not a huge issue. He still looks really fantastic. And to compare here, I have War Greymon. You can see they are pretty much the same height. War Greymon might have a horn up on Mewtwo here. And I also have Gallantmon. And you can see the three of them all together there. Gallantmon being the tallest, of course. But they all look really nice. Bandai always does a wonderful job on this, on their D-Arts line. And now I'm even more excited for Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I definitely will be buying those to review for you guys. I can't wait. And it will be interesting to see what Pokemon they make in the future. So my question to you guys is, what D-Arts Pokemon do you want to see next? We obviously know there will be Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise, which are coming out in the coming months. But what do you guys want to see? I would love to see, I think obviously Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon, but he's kind of obscure. I kind of doubt they'll make him, but that would be amazing. They could make some 6th gen Pokemon. They could go back and make like Ho-Oh and Lugia. Lugia would be awesome, of course. And if you are interested in purchasing the Mewtwo D-Arts figure, I highly recommend you jump on it now. They are already sold out on AmiAmi, which was where I bought mine from for 2,790 yen. But if you join their waitlist, they will email you when they have more stock available, which is what I recommend because AmiAmi is very reliable. They ship this really fast, and it was just their service overall is excellent, although there are several other places just as good where you can find it as well. AmiAmi is my recommendation. I will leave a link in the description if you are interested in checking that out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make, and if you did, any likes and shares would be greatly appreciated. I'm really excited now for Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. As always, I will keep you guys updated on the release dates for every single one of them on my Merch Week series. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.